Then you have his wife who's trying to pass bills to go after the people exposing the fraud. Like, seriously, this is absolutely crazy. And the AG, Rob Bonta, just a few days ago said they are cracking down on the fraud way before certain people came into the state.
We've been doing it successfully before certain people in this country decided to think about it for the first time.
However, it was only after I exposed over $100 million in fraud they actually made any arrest here inside of California. Let's say this bill gets passed. What could happen to you if you expose fraud or go and look into immigration services? Well, you could receive a $4,000 fine underneath a civil fine, a $10,000 fine if it's criminal, and a $50,000 fine if it becomes a felony. You may also face potential imprisonment and your content be forced to be taken down. This is a complete violation of the First Amendment, as they are trying to take down and suppress your own speech, make it so you can't film in public, which is taking away your freedom of press. There's a whole lot of issues with this bill, and today we'll be confronting those that co-authored, signed, and passed this bill. And so truly, every single day here in America, you are learning more and more about the fraud that is taking place. And if you want to become a member of the Anti-Fraud Club and help me as I go all about the country to expose this fraud, go join at antifraudclub.com. It is completely free, and hoodies are also available on the site. And really quick, let's go speak with an assemblyman who knows more about this bill before we go and confront them. Now let's get into the video. What's the truth about the Stop Nick Shirley Act?
So you've heard a lot of people trying to call you a liar. Why don't we just read the bill? I think that's what everybody just needs to know. So in this section of AB 2624, which we call the Stop Nick Shirley Act, it says a person, business, or association shall not publicly post or publicly display, disclose, or distribute on the internet or social media, the internet, the personal information or image of a designated immigration support service provider, employee, or volunteer if that individual or individual entity or organization authorized on the act on their behalf. And that's just some of the language.
What does that mean, immigration support services provider?
You're exact, see, and that is where the devil is in the details. Designated Immigration Support Services Facility means a facility where immigration support services are provided, including, but not limited to, nonprofit organization offices, Department of Justice recognized entities, community legal clinics, law offices, accredited representative sites that provide immigration legal services, and healthcare facilities.
What's it, Cervantes?
They threw that into designated immigration support service facilities.
Did you ever use Cervantes in Soul Calibur? Dope ass character.
Healthcare facilities.
And healthcare is at the very bottom of this.
Mm-hmm.
But that's where a lot of the fraud's taking place, inside of Medi-Cal. For instance, the hospices, the daycares are with CalWorks, but they're with anything to have to do with immigrants, essentially could not, and is actually punishable.
You're 100% right. And that's where, again, the devil is in the details. Their definition of harassment is repeated, unreasonable, and unwelcome conduct. What is unwelcome conduct? Simply you asking questions today, can that be considered unwelcome? What do they mean by things that you could generally fear? So if they say the words, I was harassed by Nick Shirley, if you were out videotaping a hospice, you would fall under this, because healthcare facilities is a designated immigration support service facility. That is part of the definition. It is written here that if you post this online and they give you a demand made under that paragraph, shall be effective for 4 years, where you could be punished. So what people really need to know is that the state of California is deciding to punish the journalists out there
About to take a dab. What's up, patient?
that are doing the work and exposing the fraud, instead of punishing the fraudsters. In a government that diminishes transparency, has something to hide.
And what are some more crazy things about this bill?
There's a section in this bill that says any records or documents pertaining to a program participant shall be held confidential. So there are workarounds in this bill that will hide information that if you wanted to find online the Quality Learning Center, all of these areas can be now moved around and shifted. They are making it harder to find the people's money when we should be making it easier. when we have already proven that in 3 cases alone in the state of California, $500 million in fraud? Thank you for that.
And so essentially, an NGO or a daycare, anything that falls underneath
Doomsday
immigration
trailer?
support providers, their information would then become confidential.
Exactly. Well, that's exactly right, is that they can hide it because they have changed the definitions. Designated Immigration Support Services Facility also includes healthcare facilities, also includes nonprofit organizations, and not only that, areas that the Department of Justice actually recognizes those entities. It's such a broad thing, so you can cover everything. And then, when you look at those definitions, when I read you the bill, I am reading the physical bill. So when they call you a liar, how? How are you lying? How, when you have all of the information in front of you? And it's a front. When you sit down and you actually talk about it, you know it's a coordinated effort to steal from the people of California.
In that same day, an assemblyman, Carl DeMaio, brought forth a motion to push for more transparency on this bill. However, it was then shut down.
Well, there's a Doomsday trailer on YouTube from 2 days ago. I'm not sure if that's the one you mean of or not.
By the Democrats inside of the assembly to not give any more transparency. As I was explaining this, one of the co-authors passed by, and it is now my time to confront these legislators who are pushing for this bill. Here's one of the authors of the bill. How are you guys doing? We just want to ask you about the bill and why you guys would pass this bill that really is an attack on free speech.
I'm not even sure what you're talking about.
Really?
You said an author, I don't think
Yes,
that's
did you
an author.
pass? Did you sign to pass this bill? The AB 26?
No, I don't know what you're
24?
talking
Shout out to the
You know what I'm talking about?
conquistadors.
about. No.
You do not.
No,
Are you
guys
serious?
just talking about
You were talking about something random. Okay. Sasha, how are you doing? We just want to ask you about the bill AB 2624. Why would you sign off on that? It's a direct violation of the First Amendment, and it makes it harder for people to expose fraud here.
We have Ledge Council, they check the constitutionality of all our bills as we're writing them. I work on fraud issues, you know that if you look
Can't trust women in politics, man.
at some of the work I did on the budget
Okay,
subcommittee.
amazing. So, Mia Bonta, her husband's Attorney General of the Attorney General of California, and it was only until I exposed fraud that they actually tracked down on the fraud and made some arrests here, especially with the hospices. And do you know that if this bill were to pass, it'd make it illegal for someone to go after fraud, especially if it's based off of immigrants from Armenians in California?
No, I think that that's a misinterpretation of the bill, but I'm happy to talk with you more about it. And
Don't you
fraud
worry.
investigations into fraud are something that's been happening for a very long time. The Attorney General handles those cases. This is an ongoing
Weird that the
issue.
wife of the Attorney General, Mia Bonta, is now pushing this bill that literally goes against the First Amendment.
No, I actually don't. I don't think that this bill violates the First Amendment. I mean,
Really?
that's the whole purpose. We have Ledge Council and Ledge attorneys that talk with us about this. Constitutionality is really important to the work.
So your bill criminalizes publication of images recorded in public. Do you believe the government has the right to punish journalists for filming in public space?
No, I think that that is a complete misinterpretation of actually the
No, because
piece
if
of legislation.
that is not, that's literally what happened. Speaker Rivas,
What the
how you
fuck?
doing?
How's this
What
shit
do you
going
think
on?
about the Stop Nick Shirley Act?
up,
AB
Michael?
2624.
I don't know anything about it.
And do you think there's any conflict of interest there with Mia Bonta and her husband being the AG?
What's up, Jar?
That just shows you
Chuckle?
everything you need to know. These people won't even answer the questions. So you signed off, you're a co-author of the AB 2624 bill. What made you want to sign off on this bill that would literally make it so
Really, these fucking politicians, man. It's crazy.
NGOs don't have to disclose their money?
California is crazily corrupt.
Yeah, we'd have to go back and look at the materials from that committee hearing.
Okay, and what, for instance, just answer the question. Why does your bill apply to organizations receiving taxpayer money? Shouldn't publicly funded entities have more transparency, not less?
Restate the question?
Yes, so entities that receive money from the government, shouldn't there be more transparency and not less?
I think we want to make sure that we are being accountable to public funds.
Yes, and so you signed off on a bill that would make that harder to have transparency.
Well, I don't think I saw it that way. I think that we're making sure that, like, you know, all of our systems are able to get the money out to community and that there's transparency and accountability incorporated.
But you're literally signed off on a bill that would make it for less transparency, sir.
That's debatable, and I don't.
It's not debatable. For immigration-based services, they're trying to make it harder for money to be disclosed. Look, they just run off.
Oh,
How are you doing?
I just want to say hi. So, great work. Very proud of what you're doing.
And how come you think that they're just signed off on a bill that would make it harder for organizations that receive taxpayer dollars to
Don't agree with that. I think you're on the right track. This is an attack. It should not be. It's not right. You're doing well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sam.
You're a co-author of the Stop McShirley Act. Oh, you know who I am. My name's Nick Shirley. You signed off on the AB 2624 Act. Can you tell us about what you did on that?
I don't even know who you are.
Well, my name's Nick Shirley. But either way, can you tell me about this assembly bill you're trying to pass?
Shirley.
My name's Nick Shirley,
I
ma'am.
have no idea. I'm sorry.
But could you please just answer any question about the AB 2624 bill? A lot of
People are
people are
so
worried about
crazy.
that it's going to stop fraud investigations. But you're the one who signed off and you're a co-author of it.
Talk to my
These
team
people
if you want
are
to.
Crazy. They can't even answer your questions about the bills that they're co-authoring.
They're all corrupt like that. Crazy.
Hello,
Talk to my team. I can't answer questions.
Mr. Lowenthal. How are you doing?
Okay.
Doing great. How do you feel about proposing a bill that would put $10,000 fines and potential jail time for publishing a video from a parking lot?
We're looking for a few good heroes. And we need you. You are now free to join the fight.
Fucking Fortnite, really?
Wait, can you say that to me again? Let me
Yeah, so
understand
AB
how that
2624,
Okay.
if a journalist were to go and investigate fraud in an immigrant service company, essentially, from the government that receives taxpayer dollars, they could potentially risk receiving a $10,000 fine with this bill you guys are trying to pass.
Well, I need to read the bill.
But you signed off on the bill, you passed the bill.
What
What do you mean
the
I passed
fuck?
the bill? I don't know.
It's
He
gone
hasn't
through
even
two-
read it.
It's gone through 2 times and it's been passed.
What 2 times?
Oh
What are you
my
referring to?
God.
Are you referring to committees?
Yes,
Which committees?
I can tell you right here if you give me a second. But
Speaking of committee, I'm in the privacy committee right now, but I don't think that bill has passed before my
he's a co-author of it. He's a co-author of that bill. What's your thoughts on this AB 2624 bill? Any response? Like, what would make you guys want to pass this? Do you think it makes it harder for fraud to get discovered here in the United States? Why can't you guys just answer our questions? You guys are the ones who are signing off on these bills. So what do you think
Crazy.
about the Stop Nick Shirley Act, AB 2624? You don't know much about it? Or,
I don't know if I know that.
oh, well, can I tell you a little bit about it?
Okay.
So, you should know about it, though, because it's kind of your job. So, the Stop Nick Shirley Act, what it does is it shields immigrant... Oh, alright, we can keep following you. The Stop Nick Shirley Act shields immigration nonprofit workers from public record disclosure. It criminalizes publishing images and videos of covered workers, even taken in public, grants covered orgs power to demand video takedowns, imposes a $4,000 civil, $10,000 criminal, $50,000 felony fines per violation, applies to taxpayer-funded organizations. Would you support a bill
They're not listening.
That's-
They're retarded.
allows all that to take place?
She's eating, bro.
It is your job. Would you support the bill? Yes or no, ma'am?
Avocado.
It was so good to meet you. I hope you have a great day.
Ma'am, you're literally working for us, but you won't even answer our own questions. Like, these
Psychos.
people get paid by our tax dollars. Yeah, they can't even answer anything. This is super important. People have a lot of questions about the AB 2624 Act,
So this bill,
aka the Stop Nick Shirley Act. Tell us about it.
well, there is no Stop Nick Shirley Act, but the author's
Get a time machine. I don't know.
not here today, but I hope you can find it.
But you're the co-author of this.
I'm a co-author of many, many bills that protect vulnerable communities in California.
Good, so you should know a lot about this bill. For instance, it shields immigration.
Hold on one. Hey,
Bro, look at these people. Look at these fucking people. Fucking corrupt as hell.
I hate to disrupt the phone call. Listen for him.
Can't trust this dude with the fucking thing.
Wait, come on. Look at that. These guys
California's fucking cooked, bro.
really just don't want to answer any of the questions. These people won't even answer questions about the bills they're co-authoring.
Welcome to Sacramento. You know, I appreciate you exposing waste, fraud, and abuse. It is rampant in California, just like in Minnesota. And if it wasn't for independent journalists like you, that would not be happening in our state. And I applaud you for doing it. And welcome to Sacramento.
Well, these people are literally signing off on these bills and they're acting like they don't have any idea.
But I'm not in positions of power. I'm not a corrupt politician. I'm just a suspect out here on the streets.
Know what it is, when it really is a direct violation of the First Amendment.
Most of them don't read the bills, but they know what it is. The people that you talk to that co-authored the bill, they know what it is.
It's criminal. And then to think that they're getting paid from the taxpayers of California, yet they can't even answer any questions about these bills that they are co-authors of.
A lot of times when the media will approach them, they deflect often, and that's just the job that they do, and they'll continue to vote. And it's ironic, like I'm the author of SB 14, it's made it a strikeable offense to make sex trafficking of a minor a strike offense in the state of California, and Mia Bonta, we had to get the governor engaged to reverse her decision on the committee to not criminalize sex traffickers, but she wants to criminalize you. That's an ironic situation, huh?
That is very ironic. So, the AG's wife, the Attorney General's wife, Mia Bonta, she wanted to protect sex traffickers.
She wouldn't vote, and she did not pass a bill in committee a couple of years ago to make sex trafficking a minor child a serious strikeable offense. So if you get a strike and 3 strikes, your life in prison. She wouldn't vote for it. The governor engaged in that process. The next week they passed it out of committee, but she wouldn't criminalize.
You heard it here first. California's pro sex trafficking, sexual abuse.
Sex traffickers, but she'll criminalize people like you.
That is insane. Mia Bonta, she sounds like quite the lady.
You should meet her one day.
She didn't show up to her own job today, Mia Bonta, didn't it?
Oh, I wasn't aware of that.
Oh, is this Scott Wiener right here?
yeah, my seat.
Yes.
Scott Wiener, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing great. Can you give us your opinion? Thank you very much. Can you give us your opinion really quick on AB 2624?
I think you're a psycho scam artist, so.
You think please disclose how you think that. Look how they just run away. These guys are fools. It would suck out last anyway. So right there, you have literal co-authors who will not give answers to the bill that they are a part of. Some even said they aren't even co-authors of the bill. And now it's
the people who go into politics are so fucking crazy, and they just put on a suit and you can't trust people in fucking suits. They're all fucking scam artists.
See what the public has to say, and later we'll be speaking with the man, Carl DeMaio, who is in support of
all these
getting rid
people
of the Stop Nick Shirley Act. And he'll explain just how dangerous this bill actually is. Do you think they should pass the Stop Nick Shirley Act?
Absolutely not. We need to stop letting politicians get away with fraud and do better for the people of California here in the state.
And what's your message to Mia Bonta?
She's to stay in her lane, stop writing BS bills, and let journalists do their job and find out the truth and give the money back to Californians.
And you think there's a conflict of interest when the Attorney General, his wife, is creating laws to make it harder for people to expose?
And they're so sneaky, you really gotta pay attention to them all the time, because they'll just be passing weird ass bills like this and no one would have known about it. Some bullshit laws.
Rod.
Yeah, that is a conflict of interest. I mean, come on, dude.
And trying to fine you $10,000 for exposing their fraud? What the fuck kind of shit is that?
Right now in Fly Market, there's a 46% chance that the Stop Nick Shirley Act becomes law by June 30th.
It might happen here because you got some weird fools over here. I mean, seriously.
That's the truth of it, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's a 46% chance that the Stop Nick Shirley Act becomes law, according to Paul.
It's crazy that they take advantage of the system since they know how the bills thing works and shit like that. They're like, hey, we gotta pass some kind of bill, so let's sneak in a bunch of shit. And the American people always take the charge. That's why it's called a bill.
Market right now, insane.
Yeah.
I see what they've been doing towards you, and it's completely strange. Like, you're just a local news person, and you're an amazing journalist, and then somehow they're just like throwing these bites out and like saying that you're this and that. So that's a very weird situation. We're Jesus believers, and we've been praying for the state, and we've been praying
Jesus
for you.
believer.
He actually, when we were praying, he has sensed that, the state has been drained in terms of wealth and in terms of
I'm a
abundance
Jesus
because of
believer.
these people with the policies and the bills that they've been passing. And we believe this is a very important year for California to be saved. Literally need to be saved and rescued from everything that has gone on for the last 4 to 5 years. Ever since with all these agendas going in and everything, but we need people to pray, and we need people to speak out, and we need reformers.
We do have an actual conflict of interest when the Attorney General is married to someone who's trying to author a bill to essentially attack our freedom of speech. I would consider this to be a textbook conflict of interest, and I would consider it to be extremely unethical. Every journalist across the country should be pissed right now because an attack on Nick Shirley is essentially an attack on everybody. We need our freedom of speech. If we don't have our freedom of speech, what do we have? Next step, Second Amendment.
You're one of the few people who have opposed the Stop Nick Shirley Act. What made you oppose this bill?
Because I read the bill. I mean, it's as simple as that. You read the bill and you realize that it's against the First Amendment. It criminalizes citizen investigative journalists who take video and expose fraud. And that's what the bill's designed to do. It's designed to keep secrets, to keep the public from knowing what's going on. They don't want to end their fraud racket. A lot of the politicians, they benefit from the political organizations and various contractors and grantees that are getting money and getting it fraudulently. And so they want this racket to continue. They don't want the truth to get out. That's why they've got the Stop Nick Shirley Act. I mean, when I looked at it, I said,
Crazy.
Clearly, if Nick Shirley...
They're so butthurt about one guy. That's why they need a bunch of more people like Nick Shirley to pop up and do the same type of shit. So it's not just one person. They gotta stop like an army of Nick Shirleys.
Had been in California and visited one of our Somali leering centers with no daycares and no kids or a fake hospice. If this bill were enacted, he would be literally hauled into court, injunctive relief, restraining orders, and a lot of money would be penalized to any investigative journalist. They're trying to bully up front, and if anyone has the audacity to videotape and post fraud, to bankrupt them. This is all about bullying and bankrupting citizen journalists. Can you imagine how outrageous it is to have an organization committing fraud, Somali leering centers with no kids or fake hospices? You show up and you capture the evidence of their misdoings. The operator, the fraudster, hands you a business card that just simply says, I hereby insist that you not post the video. That's all they have to do under the law. You then do the right thing, you post the video so the public knows what's going on with their money, and they haul you into court and fine you and penalize you for breaking the law. That's the way they're going to weaponize this bill against citizen journalists, and we can't allow it to happen. It's against the First Amendment. It will ultimately, if passed, get overturned in the Supreme Court, but in the meantime, it's a chilling of free speech, and it keeps secrets on all the fraud that's going on.
It's very concerning to know that right now you have politicians who are passing these...
Bruh. They're just like open corruption, open fraud. The whole state's a fucking scam. Homelessness everywhere. Buildings don't get built. Fucking just... And all these fucking people are the ones getting rich off of it. All these fucking scammers. Politicians, they're just like glorified scammers. Oh, fuck.
Bills, knowing that it is violating the First Amendment.
Yeah.
We got to change a bunch of laws because they're just taking advantage of the laws on the books right now.
Don't care. And so I've been working the floor, handing them actual text. I said, did you just read the text? Because the author of the bill is lying. She says, oh no, it has nothing to do with the Nick Shirleys. It has nothing.
And we gotta fucking prosecute these people for fucking all the shit that they've fucking stolen.
Nothing to do with citizen journalists. But when you read the text, it's plain English. It would make it a crime to post a video of evidence of fraud, and it would, result in very costly fines. So we want this language to be removed from the bill. Actually, I want the bill to be killed entirely, but at the very least, they need to take this provision out. The Stop Nick Shirley Act needs to be removed from the bill.
In this bill, it talks about immigrant services. It's very vague. That means healthcare, translation services, attorney services, daycares. It's very vague on what they're trying to say this bill is. And it's being backed by CHRLA.
The Coalition for Humane Immigrant Rights LA, which is a taxpayer-funded organization that isn't really providing services. They're really organizing violent protests in LA. They're agitators, and they don't want people capturing their bad behavior on video. This is designed to protect them in the activities that they're doing.
And if this bill were to be passed, organizations like CHRLA, they would not even have to disclose the amount of money they're getting from taxpayers.
Correct. These organizations are if they have nothing to hide, why have this bill? And the way they define immigrant services is so broad that a hospice, a fake hospice, could say, well, one of our fake patients, one of our non-existent patients could have been an immigrant, so therefore we get protection under the bill as well. It is absolutely a bill designed to hide the fraud that's going on in the state of California, and the politicians clearly know that the investigative journalists are on the case, and they gotta stop the investigative journalists before it's too late, before the public knows.
And do you think there's a conflict of interest with Mia Bonta, husband being the AG, the Attorney General of the state? Meanwhile, he's trying to take credit for exposing the fraud.
I do.
Meanwhile, she's trying to silence those that actually have exposed the fraud.
Look, when you showed up and visited the fake hospices in LA and Southern California, you showed he wasn't doing his job. This isn't hard to find. He literally was ignoring it. And so you embarrassed him. And you embarrassed him by showing that he's not doing his job to protect taxpayer funds. He then calls a press conference last week and says, oh, look, I took out 21 fraudsters. I'm thinking, that's just the tip of the iceberg. And now we've dismantled the fraud rings in California. No, they're not dismantled. You have 21. When you indict 2,100 people, then maybe we're starting to turn the corner.
He referred to me as certain people.
Certain people. You did his job. You did his job. The job that he should have been doing all along. You did his job, you embarrassed him, and now Mia Bonta, she doesn't want it to happen again, so she's trying to stop citizen journalists.
At Burger King, celebrities don't rule the menu. You do. So tell us.
Ginger Jesus rolls off the tongue better.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I don't know if you've heard, but Mint's premium wireless is $15 a month. But I'd like to offer one other perk. We have...
New York has a budget of $110 billion a year. You're dealing with a little corruption here right now. Are you kidding me? $5 million bathrooms? They're arresting you. They don't speak special. You're a traffic desk.
gotta go to the store pretty soon.
Let there be late nights and early mornings. First drafts, second drafts, third drafts. And for real this time?
I bought an instant camera to print some photos. I've been taking photos of my dog. Instant camera? It prints photos? That's pretty dope. So is it... Damn, bro. That sounds cool. I feel like watching some police videos. Those are always fun.
Who's that idiot?
What's up? I'm sorry if I'm late. I went outside for fresh air. And the wind decided to blow like crazy. Damn. I like wind though. Sucks when I like wind, but I don't like when it's like too many small particles around flying into your eyes. In fact, yeah, I gotta remember to bring my glasses with me next time I go on my scooter, because I got like blinded by fucking like insects because I forgot my sunglasses last time I went out. But no, you're not late. You're right on time. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I need to wear like swimming goggles pretty much. Here's a cool video. I like those 90s swimming goggles with like creature lenses or whatever. They make you look like a fucking swamp creature. Yeah, it's pizza time. I think I gotta put this back in the fucking oven for like a few minutes.
Put your hands on your head. Nathan, hey! See still down?
Motherfucking Nathan couldn't listen. Yeah, pizza's good. It's pretty solid, you know. What kind of pizza was it? It's just getting out of control. Hey man, pizza, if you do it right, you got all the ingredients you need. You got your sauce for your vegetables, your bread, your meat. It's like a full course meal. All the daily things you need. Just throw everything on that bad boy.
Nathan, put your hands on your head. Nathan, hey!
Fucking Nathan. Nathan! Yeah, I need to start my day. Start your day with some police videos. See what's going on out there every fucking day. Crazy shit. Chicago officer shot by her own partner. Ill. New Jersey State Police detective opens fire after suspect pulled gun. Fucking cops, man. Woman police, yeah. Anytime it's a missed discharge or shooting a partner, it's always a female. At this point, we just gotta cut the shit. I'm pretty sure I could show this in the background. How many guys reading this have beat their meat at least twice? 2016. What do you mean twice? You mean twice a day? That's more accurate for most people, man. Alright, you guys can see this one. I hope I don't get in trouble. Disclaimer. Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen, I promise. Rest in peace, Paul. Is it his birthday or something? Or his death day? Bro, what is this slow ass video? Look at this shit. This is supposed to be a shootout video. And this dude's just standing around. Oh, fuck. I missed it. What happened? I fast forwarded and then I missed it. It's just crazy. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Don't move, bro.
They just rolled up on him real quick.
Stay back. Shots fired, guys. Shots fired. What's suspect here?
Holy crap. Oh yeah, they were about to show the body cam footage. Shit. Let's check out the body cam footage. He rolls up around the corner and then the suspect's right there.
Fucking move. Don't move, bro. Stay back.
He rolled up on him, told him, don't move, and then he pulled out a gun and got shot. That's the Darwin Award right there. Let me see what other videos did I miss. I've seen most of these. Man throws his mother to the ground and gets tased after.
My mother has the
Female, oh yeah, I saw that one. I've seen most of these. I need to do a different channel. A different police channel.
911 operator Davis, what's the location of your emergency? 911, where's your emergency?
Midwest Safety on YouTube.
Getting that from YouTube.
Cops rush into burning house to save hostage. Teen killer tries out smiling. Teen driver turns speeding into
Troopers are monitoring traffic.
Cops find.
No, you poisoned me.
In Edmond, Oklahoma, northeast of Oklahoma City.
No, you poisoned me.
I poisoned?
No, you didn't.
The monsters are closing in, and we need you. Fortnite, save the world. You are now free to join the fight.
In Edmond, Oklahoma, northeast of Oklahoma City, dispatch notified officers with the Edmond Police Department that they received a frantic 911 call about a silver truck that hit multiple vehicles, a barricade, and now appeared to be trying to ram other vehicles. An officer caught up with the suspect, but what happens next would be forever seared in the minds of these officers.
The victim gave us John Tom Adam 321. John Tom Adam 321. Clear.
pursuit east on second.
Clear pursuit eastbound on second, hold it. Southbound on Liver.
He's going fast. He's down 5th Street.
Pizza time.
He's going east on 5th Street.
It looks a little better now. Put it in for a little longer. Oh, pizza, my best friend.
They're on the second boulevard now.
I'm ready. Hot honey on pizza. I haven't. I gotta try it now. Sounds good.
And I think this is a response on Adam 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we're south from Harbor.
Wait, south from Harbor. Forward now.
Yeah, stop at the red light. I'm not going to try to get out. It's been last time. Turn off your car. Put the keys out the window. Turn your car off.
Yeah, we're coming up right behind you.
Turn the light going south.
Calling my name, but it's too hot.
Looks like we're like, yeah, we call it over. Still down. Hey, still down now. They're on the third car. Well, not. They're going to stay back until they get stopped. We're southbound at 40 miles an hour right now. Southbound 40 miles.
Delicious.
It's still out of the guy. Southbound from Flying Hill, 40 miles. Affirmative, I've heard from home. There's 24 came off.
He's a madman.
Going back northbound.
He's about to hit that trooper with the... Swerves right into him.
Officer down, start moving quick.
Start asking. You're on Howard, 462.
He's fucking rambling.
Hands! Hands! Yes! In car! On the ground now. Down on the ground! Get on the ground!
Where's he at? Where's the officer? Go get the officer.
Over here. Get him!
Yeah, that's pretty lean of him.
Get up. Get up.
Cannoli, holy cannoli.
Joe!
Where did you go? Did he get flung into the woods? I don't get it.
He's down here at the creek. Joe! Joe!
Damn. Can I get a car right here?
He's on the creek! Joe!
He's completely unconscious. That's fucking dark, bro. He's fucking like gurgling. The fuck? Can't watch that while I eat. Choose a better video.
In Grayson County, Kentucky.
Body cam.
In Grayson County, Kentucky.
Samurai sword massacre?
In Grayson County, Kentucky.
There was a samurai sword massacre and I didn't even hear about it? This is wild.
In Grayson County, Kentucky, officers respond to a murder scene defined by the severe dismemberment of multiple victims.
Yeah, dude. He flew all the way into the fucking forest. That's crazy. Holy shit, I'm surprised he's alive. Can't even watch the end of that video.
The restaurant's here, sitting called KSP. He'll one, we cut one's arm, and this one here's probably die, and then cut this one all to pieces. He's probably getting flown out the first one. Got one devil.
This one says a samurai sword massacre. Dude, what is going on in fucking America? What's up, Ben?
And in the yard.
God bless you.
Needed a detective. I guess use a samurai sword or something to kill his girlfriend.
And happy Saturday.
1 and 2 other stabbing, but the suspect has not been located. We got a vehicle description on him.
We got it on active. It's a blue van with black glass knocked out of it. He may have went out went that way towards Brett County.
What did you say?
Wife ran downstairs. Actually, someone's outside and they're hurt really bad. Someone's attacking somebody, someone's bleeding, so I'm my gun. When I walked out the front door, he seen me, he ran back up the hill. And she came run towards me. She picked up who she was, so we helped her and he came back out of the house with a samurai sword.
And he was completely naked and was holding the sword.
He was yelling and pointing at her, not chasing her, but manhandling her, pushing her and threatening. That's when I came out. I saw the face and everything was completely covered in blood.
Then popped up in my car. I had my 223 and I had my 20 gauge shotgun, and everything was on drugs. I told him, come over here, well, we're gonna shoot you. He did it and comprehended that pretty well. Went the road, got in the truck first, realized the truck wasn't gonna work, got in the car, back down the hill as fast as he could, he was gonna hit us.
I fired one shot, Evan fired one shot, and then that's when he slams on the brakes and then takes off that way.
And I shot out his tire like that.
So when he looked.
And I wasn't winking at you, I was winking at your mom.
Did he left?
Yeah, never came back.
Did she say who it was?
What's his name, Greg?
The victim that's dead, did she ever say anything to you? Did you
I didn't understand her.
She was on the ground. Teresa, the older woman?
She was there, yeah.
She
Joe's wife.
Joe and Teresa live in the house, the daughter, and the boyfriend been there.
Joe,
he's still in the house.
Still in the house. They're getting ready to transport.
What's her relationship with Joe?
I think it's daughter, stepdaughter, or something like that.
Okay.
Her and the boyfriend about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's been a month.
So the boyfriend is the one that had the sword. Did he take the sword to somebody in that house?
Yeah, I'm assuming that's what happened to Joe. That guy right there. Yeah, that's
messed up.
Yeah, that's
That could be a George T. Greer. Can you make sure you document who's in the house right now for me?
You don't have roll tape?
Let me go check.
Yeah, Sonny, let me see what you got on him.
One hand cut off, one hand almost cut off, slice across the neck with the chest.
Comes in a 2-pack, just how I need it.
Couldn't get it with 2-10-7.
We got one with missing limbs. Cut his arms off.
We back his cars up. Anybody else in that house?
Let's check me out real quick.
During the incident, the now deceased victim, Teresa, ran across a neighbor's yard seeking safety. Inside the neighbor's home, 2 uninvolved young adults were with a child. After experiencing a delayed 911 response, the young male, who appears to know this officer, called them directly. That officer is now checking on their status.
Okay, you okay? When you called me, I didn't know you'd call 911. I did.
I called you because it was kind of taking a minute. I didn't know what you guys moving on.
Yeah, we've got everybody looking for him. He probably went towards Brett County. We don't think he came towards us. If you don't mind, just stay here for a little bit. We need probably have dispatch call surrounding counties, put out a...
The temple okay?
Yeah. What's your name, sweetie?
Dude, what the hell? A samurai sword massacre. U-Haul chase turns into...
Early in the morning in Palm Coast, Florida, a civilian reported 2 suspicious persons parked.
Cop finds 10
No, you
Police discovered.
There's like some ladies changing the basement. I'll look, actually.
Yes.
Feds.
On August 28th, 2024, in Bloomfield, New Mexico, officers respond to a shooting. Unknown.
Would you hire mid-tier celebrity Zach Woods to inspire your teams?
Now push your faces against each other.
Get ready for change, guys. Get ready for change. Or just transform how they connect on an AI-powered teamwork platform. It's your choice.
This season, we're going all in on Sin City, on Rock the Block, pairing 4 eye-rolling designers with full...
On August 28th, 2024, in Bloomfield, New Mexico,
Feel free.
officers respond to a shooting. Unknown to them, there are multiple victims and at least one has been killed execution style. And rare body cam shows federal U.S. Marshals tracking down a drug trafficking operation in the deserts of New Mexico.
They watch for footprints right there as you guys came doing. And they came out this way. Versus the 2 people came out this way.
Domino's isn't the greatest. But that's a reason. That's probably why they're so cheap. They're pretty cheap.
Yeah. Let's go all the way around the park just to preserve this little area. I'll hold it here while you guys make the way around. Go ahead, hold it. Yep. Sheriff's office, if you're inside!
I was thinking about trying out new Domino's new. They have like a cheesy garlic parmesan pizza or something. Might try that out.
Make yourself known! Sheriff's office! Make yourself known! Alright, go ahead, Wally. Take him up. Bloomfield Police, if you're in here, make yourself known! Police Department, if you're in here, make yourself known! Alright, we'll go over the north face of the trailer so we can try to preserve some evidence right there. Along at the hallway first. Bloomfield Police, if you're in here, you need to come out with your hands up, open and empty. You see 2 in there, 2 in here. Okay. You want to hold there? We'll cover clear the rest of the house. Bloomfield Police, if you're in here, make yourself known. Okay. Alright, moving. Big green. It doesn't hold long. Clear. Coming out. Good. Okay. 39. Bloomfield Police, if you're in here, make yourself known. I'm gonna check under this Joseph. Okay. I got a little bit of oh, we got 2 cover me. I can't really see yet. Oh yeah. Let's back out. We're gonna get walk. They're showcasing on the case. See right there? Well, let's just make sure that anybody's around. Negative. Okay, so you got a hole. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Spit it out. Spit it out. Okay, there. Hey, don't walk there.
So we don't need anything else for us medically right now, or there?
Nope. Yep. Martinez, you will get a log sheet, so nobody walks through there. So we walk all the way around. Okay. So this stuff is still virgin. Probably walk through here. So we need this spot preserved.
I see 2 Spec 45s, but I didn't see a gun.
The way it kind of looks, I mean, it could be murder.
It looked like they're fentanyl oil. The texture gets pulled up, so we have 2.
Yeah, we didn't see a gun, we saw casings, so it could be murder, but one of them could be laying on a gun too, so.
The female on the floor looked like a gun.
Sure. 2 females, 1 female, 1 male. They could not see a 48, but one of them might be laying on it. Right? It's possibility. But we did see 2 shell casings, 45 shell casings. 2 spare 45 casings. But there's more bolt holes than that, and then she looked like she had 2 or 3. Coming right from that right there. Side of the trailer. Oh God. Look at you. Just it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, right into here. It looked like she had a hole in her arm, but that one looked like it was execution style because you could see a fire on the top of her head. Anything from us? Yes, sir. This could be murder monkey. Could be, unless he fell on his own gun. Folks, I'm gonna have you come sit over here. Is that okay? Yeah. You can just call me Sarge if you need anything. You can just say Sergeant, Sarge. I'll be right here. That's the top of this neighborhood. There was an argument then too. The gunshots went off. Isaiah and Raven ran outside. Isaiah told her I'm sorry. So they took the victim's car and left. So we need to try and ID these two so we find out what car that is and get on RTCC. It sounds like a drug deal. I thought this was supposed to be Isaiah. No, she's saying, so this is what she told me. 2 people that knew Isaiah and Raven showed up. It sounds like a drug deal. She says, I didn't know Isaiah had it gone. He's been staying here for 2 days. She heard the gunshots. He ran outside. He and Raven took off from the victim's vehicle that was here. Isaiah's been staying here for a few days, she says. She said that Isaiah and Raven are boyfriend and girlfriend.
Fast forward a little bit to the action.
And this is the direction the bodies are back with. Do we think they ran out the front door or back door?
Oh wow, that was open already.
Well, I don't know if they did that when they cleared it and went out this door. I don't know. I'm not seeing any blood transfer or anything to say that he was injured and went out that way. But
yeah, we really need to get her IDs because her car is the one we're looking for, huh?
It sounds like it.
Okay, there's a 45 casing right there on that chair.
So I'm seeing 1, 2, 3 casings.
4.
Is there one there? So the guy next door said he heard 4 to 5. Okay, there is a mag in here. That's a 45 auto. I'm just trying to find an ID. I'm not seeing anything in that bag. What bag? So there's your double stuff. Yeah. Let me check. I'm gonna put this back. Let me check the black bag. There's another 45 auto mag. Okay.
There we go.
All right, here you go.
Is that her or him? That don't look like him.
That's Isaiah Brown.
Isaiah Brown. Yep, that's his. Matter of fact, this is probably his bag he got his gun out of.
Okay. Here we go.
You work hard. You show up. You support each other. You work late and get up early. You don't quit when things get tough. You keep pushing. But you shouldn't have to. You should be able to trust that your governor has your back and is working for you. This is our home, and I won't stop fighting for the Oregon we all know is possible. Because like you, I don't quit. I'm Christine Drazen, and I'm running for governor.
8-4.
Uh-oh, when is the governor race? Because Christine Drazen lost last time to Tina Kotek, and Tina Kotek's been a terrible governor. Now Christine Drazen wants to run it back.
After detectives find Isaiah's bag that he accidentally left at the crime scene with his ID in it, another detective has uncovered key statements from witnesses on what may have led up to the double homicide.
So Isaiah, before, when he went and picked Raven up, Isaiah, hey, go get my bag from his side. There was like at least 200 blues that was over.
Yeah, it's the black bag we just confiscated. It's got his ID in it, and it's got another magazine. Okay, so master bedroom. So she was on the chair, we think?
Raven was here, he was here, female was on the chair.
So his bag, your suspect's bags,
Okay, he
were
said
right
he was
here.
sitting here.
The suspect's bag were right here.
Okay.
It was a spin 40 caliber casing.
And he said it was a 40 caliber gun.
It's 40 caliber.
He saw him with that gun yesterday unloading it in the house and said, you need to get that out of here. So he saw Isaiah with the gun yesterday.
The black Adidas bag was his. It has.
And he was said to be sitting
It
here.
has his ID, extra mag in it, more dope. Crown Royal bag was also next to that, and it had more dope in it. There was a pipe right here next to her, and she's got some in her hand look, she was smoking a blue.
Yeah. If the gun's not here, homeboy took those.
He either took it or it's underneath it,
Right.
and that happens all the time.
Okay, so he walked me through it. So Isaiah and Raven have been staying here for about 5 days. Everything was fine. He did see Isaiah with a gun yesterday, and that it was silver and black, 40 caliber. He said he knew it was 40 because he heard them when they were arguing.
Hold on. Hey, hold on. Hold on. Cross fire. Cross fire. Cross fire. That's all fired. I can't check down in the bushes.
Over here, Mike. Over here.
Hey, he's still right there. He's still right there. Get the drone. Get the shield. Get the shield. Yes. Seal! Great seal! He threw something. He threw a knife. He threw a knife.
Hey, just hold. We hold what we got, guys.
Hold. Take a breath.
Everybody hold.
Ow. Where's the female at? She's over here too somewhere. Crawl out to us! Crawl to us! He's yelling, but we're not pressing up against him yet. Cover me!
Where's the female?
After getting the fire on the house under control, officers make their approach to apprehend Isaiah and find Raven. However, she's closer to them than they realize.
Watch those other bushes for that female. She's gonna be to your left, coming from somewhere. You're right there.
I got female here. Female here. Let me see your hands.
Drag him out. Just drag him. Drag him.
Put your hands up. Don't move.
Please let me stand up. Please tell me don't
Do not move.
Keep hands. Get up.
Jesus. Why are all these videos so long? I've been to short police videos. Those are long as hell.
This information is just into the newsroom.
Welcome to Visible Plus Pro, the ultimate wireless hack. Because we're powered with 5G ultra-wideband by Verizon. That gives you access to our fastest speeds, plus coverage and connection you can rely on. And our fastest unlimited hotspot for peak performance across all of your devices. It's premium wireless without the premium cost.
This guy across the street's wearing a Hot Cheeto shirt. It's pretty dope.
Are you eating?
I wasn't expecting company or...
It's 3 days before Halloween in Albuquerque, New Mexico, where police conducting a welfare check are about to uncover a real-life horror story. Police are looking to check on 69-year-old Ernestina Lucero, who was reported missing by a family member. While officers try to make contact with Ernestina or her living adult son, neighbors catch their attention.
You all know the lady is.
I know that
There's a dude in
there's a
there.
dude
Leroy?
there.
Is it Leroy?
I don't know his name. But he lived with an old lady.
Yeah.
Last
name, sorry.
Well, I know about like 2-3 weeks ago. Hold on, maybe 2-3 weeks ago. After a visit that she took me to, I haven't seen her since.
She took you?
Yeah, she used to, me and her, we would go to the food bank together. So she ended up taking us back and forth. After like a few times, I didn't see her again.
You haven't seen her charger here at all?
Sorry?
She sold it?
Yeah. He sold it. He asked us if we wanted to buy it. I had asked him like where did she go, and he's like she went to Mexico. He was saying a bunch of things about her leaving to Mexico with her boyfriend. And that they were on a speaking basis right now. And then like a couple days later he came and knocked and he's like, hey, by any chance do you want to buy my car? I'm trying to make money for rent. That's what he said.
How long ago was that?
I know my brother asked him like where's your mom at? Because we haven't seen her in a while and he like stuttered and he just went silent.
Police. When
they were fighting before she left.
that was my next
They were fighting before she left. I know there was a couple nights where they were going at it. I have a 2-year-old, and I've asked them to, just take it down a little bit. He said he's going.
He said, I'm very quiet.
Yeah, before she left.
This was like, she's been gone for a while.
Yeah, she's been gone for at least a month and a half now.
If not more, I don't know.
She had asked me the first day I met her, she asked me about the mailbox because she needed to get her check for her social security check, she said. She said that she needed to get her check before he got it or something, that he was trying to take it, and then...
Standing next to Ernestina's missing poster, neighbors say it has been more than a month since they've seen her, and reveal that Ernestina and her adult son frequently fought, including the night she was last seen. They also told police that he recently sold her car, attempted to apprehend her social security checks, and claimed his mother went to Mexico with a boyfriend.
He's gonna say she went to Mexico, but she could barely walk.
She could barely walk.
After nearly 15 minutes of knocking, one officer finally gets an answer.
Come on, man. Yeah, come on. He's coming up.
Sorry, man. I thought you were someone else, dude.
Rob, I step in and talk to you real quick?
Yeah, no problem.
Can I step in and talk to you?
Oh, yeah. Come in. Let's see this.
Dogs friendly?
Yeah, they bite. I mean, they bark, they don't bite.
Officers identify the man seen here as 49-year-old Leroy Vallejos, the missing woman's son.
Man.
Okay.
Yeah, can I shut the door so you don't run out?
My partner's coming in too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
yeah, man, I thought you were this lady banging on the door. My bad. I was sleeping, dude.
Okay.
It's been a rough 2 weeks, man. Sorry about that.
What's been going on?
Mom's missing, man, with college, work. I've been overstressed, tired, you know what I mean?
5360.
Just trying to get some rest, man.
Okay.
Exhausted from worrying, you know what I mean?
The reason why we're here is because family is concerned and saying that they've been trying to reach out to you, that you've just kind of been ignoring them.
Calls, man. I'll show you the text messages, everything, man. I've never ignored none of them.
You should. Okay. Alright, then.
I don't know why they do. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Like, my mom had some dude trying to get at me or something, and but I never came at her the same way.
What do you mean she's been trying
like,
to get at you?
Dudes that harass me and stuff. But I never went at her like that. You know what I mean? So they know what she's capable of, so they're afraid of me doing it. I guess is why they're thinking it. You know what I mean? But dude, this has been going on for years. You know what I mean? I've never once raised a hand to her. You know, this last time I just told her, you know, I'm just tired of your lies. I don't believe you, man. I don't even think we should be around each other. It disgusts me because we used to be close. You know, we weren't always like that. And I'm sorry it is the way it is, but if I would have known, I would have paid more attention, asked more questions, you know what I mean? It's just where we were, man, at that time.
Okay.
And I haven't been in trouble with the law since I got out of prison. I'm in college, man. 4.0 student president's list. 15 times straight, dude. Into the Lord now, you know?
Okay.
And the last time I seen her, when she came in, I asked her, what are you doing? So I've been kicking with her. She said, I can see you. That's what she said. And I just went to my room. I thought she was going to crash here in her room. I woke up in the morning. There was a little clothes in the washer because we have a front loader. So she tends to leave the clothes in there and it stinks the front loader. So I thought she was in her room. So I went into her room and she was gone. So I put her clothes to dry. That was the last time I seen her, man.
Okay. Alright. And before that, she didn't mention anything about going anywhere, seeing anybody?
Just yeah, man.
While one officer continues chatting with Leroy, another heads into the kitchen, where the case of missing Ernestina is about to be solved.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
She's down there? She's down there? That's crazy. She's in the freezer.
In a deep freezer, hidden beneath the Hot Pockets and frozen shrimp, the officer makes a disturbing discovery, described in an affidavit as the partially dismembered remains of an adult human being.
Arrest him.
Week after 15 to 17?
What's up, boss?
Boss. Uh-oh.
It's still about.
This is about to be bad.
Won't put your body back.
Right. She's in the freezer.
That's that moment.
I know. Hey, dude. I know. I'm a lawyer, man.
It looks really bad for me.
Okay. Thank you, man. Hey, we got the dogs in, please, sir? So they're hanging out here?
Huh? I can't put them out. I can't put them inside. Yeah, I can follow. They can follow us.
No, that's inside, so I can lock them. You can
No,
lock them
no,
in.
no.
Right now,
We're not going in there.
Hey, sir, I love it. They're always soft, man. I'm real soft for you, man. That's strong and everything, man. I love you guys, man.
Stop. Just finish your cigarette and I'll see what's happening.
No,
That's for $2 in my phone.
let me see inside. Okay? Yes, sir. I'll see inside.
Hey, I love you. I love you guys, man.
He's saying, I love you to the cops.
I'll go back here.
Man, I appreciate it.
Love you,
Yeah.
cops.
You invite me?
No, you don't mind.
Hey, thanks.
I know it's...
Hey, let me... So, what did you see?
Dude, she's in the freezer. She's wrapped up in a trash bag. But it's clearly the body with her head right.
As crime scene investigators descend on the scene, Leroy is taken to an interview room where detectives have plenty of questions for him.
No one believes me, man. It's all good, eh? You know, it happened to me, I still don't believe it, bro. I still can't make sense of it. Most of it's lies anyways, you never know until you get the truth, you know what I mean? Who's lying? I don't know, man. I don't know who they are, what they are, I don't know what they are, man. Witches. I don't know what you call them. People who are giving their light to darkness, you know. My family, I come from a family of witches, my grandma, my aunts, my mom. It's not something you talk about. It's a secret. You can't talk about it. And I don't know if I was promised or I've heard so many lies, dude.
When you say you were promised, what does that mean?
I know, promise to Satan.
Like by
promise
family?
My mom, yeah.
How did you find out about that?
It's just shit you gotta learn from other witches, you know, that ain't into it and shit. You gotta talk to them, ask them questions. You know, then you're still just guessing, really, because I despise people, bro. I mean, what I did was a bad thing, and I can't ever take that back. Only God's the judge.
Leroy shares an unusual story with detectives, saying his family is, quote, full of witches who he says are out to get him. Next, detectives look for more details on Ernestina's death.
What happened on that day?
I snapped, man. I had enough of bullshit. Secrets behind my back. You know, they tell you one thing, but behind your back, you just snap. All I do is cook, clean, do laundry, cook 3 meals a day. You know, little things just to make you look bad. You know, because I'm living at the house, I can't do a job because some people do. I have to pursue my job. I know, trust me, I've been in having I wouldn't believe it, bro, but I don't know how they get so much influence or what they do, but it's really a nightmare, bro. So I think it's a nightmare, man. But here's a quarter, it's on fire. You know, it looks like a quarter, it's on fire. He's like, oh, and he drops this quarter. And when he drops it, it rolls down my head, down the middle of my nose, down my arm, and down this middle finger. And I jump up, and I'm like, wow, it's a nightmare. But I see, the morning comes around, I tell my grandpa's wife, I'm gonna use the bathroom also. I wear my face. When I look in the mirror, there's a burn mark everywhere that coin hit me. All down my middle finger. I don't know what that meant. Maybe that. I don't know. Somebody said that might have meant that my soul's his. He's already paid for it. You know what I mean?
When did that happen?
That's the night that shit got in me. And I thought that he was me. Well, ever since then, I started looking for God. And I started looking for Jesus. I've never seen God, I've never heard him, I've never felt him. It's been years I've been looking.
Do you think the evil got it?
I need to go to the store. I don't know what else I should get though. Oh, I guess I need peanut butter. Peanut butter and cat food.
John, I forgot to talk about what a schmucky is. Oh, no.
He's the worst.
Yeah.
You know where he is?
Where is he?
He's coming in, he's on suicide watch.
Why?
Because you know how he gets. You know,
he's a nitwit.
You know how he gets, he's totally...
Did you talk to him?
Yes, and he's totally bummed out, and he's been like, he probably didn't sleep last night. You know how he gets.
And he's giving everybody a bad attitude when they walk in there. He's sitting there.
I'll straighten him out right now. Get him in here.
He's being more mopey than anything. I feel bad for him.
Well, I'm gonna fix him right now.
You're trying to do a show and you gotta walk in and look at this sour face like a kid who's about to die.
I wouldn't even pay attention.
I told him, I said, John, get over it. You know.
Where is he?
He's been right behind me.
Come in here, Todd. Get in here.
What's up?
I'm gonna tell you to your face. Sit down.
What did I do now?
What you did yesterday.
What did I do yesterday?
You know what you did? Gary didn't talk to you?
Which thing? You know, the thing I spoke to you. The thing I spoke to you about. Oh, okay, yeah.
Now, first of all, let me tell you something. I was in a meeting with Gary. I'm going to make this quick. I was in a meeting with Gary yesterday.
Uh-huh.
This will give people an idea of John's stupidity. And I was in a rush to get up.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you got a lot of things on your mind.
No, I have nothing on my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And Gary comes in and does a little show wrap up and tells me what's coming up.
And it quickly runs through a bunch of things.
John walks in right in the middle of it. Excuse me, I have a question. I thought it was about the show.
No, Gary was leaving.
No. I didn't request your presence. You didn't schedule an appointment with me.
I didn't know I had to, bro.
Of course you do. You're going to discuss business with me.
Okay.
So in the middle of Gary talking, Gary was not done. You were not done.
Yeah, you can't be honest. I don't remember.
Yeah,
I don't
have to go to this
He
spot.
wasn't done.
He wasn't. What are you talking about?
You know how there's all these 3-name people now?
Oh, you're making a joke. Oh, I thought you had a
Good
good
joke.
Oh.
I'm really doing it.
Well, what do you mean you're doing it?
I'm going to be 3 names. I'm no longer Robin Quivers. I'm Robin Ophelia Quivers.
You've got too much free time. You say you're busy.
I'm good. Just getting ready to go out. Gotta get some cat food. And I guess a little bit of sunshine since it's nice out. Glad you're doing good. What you up to today? Preparing the materials. Oh yeah, that's cool. Nice. Hope you have a good class today. Are your students pretty good? And don't give you much hassle? I need to charge this camera before I leave. They mute the lesson playing. Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah. Well, you gotta try your best. I mean, some kid, at least there's probably some kids that will do it right and will actually be there to learn and stuff. I'm back. Had to take a break from getting owned on PUBG back to back from probably hacking level 500s. Yeah. I feel you. I don't care them as well as long as I get my salary. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, can only do so much with the kids. Yeah, there's a lot of people. Every time I play Battlefield, there's these people and they use this gun like that you can't even unlock. Like, I'm not even sure how to get this gun because it says like unavailable, so I'm pretty sure you had to like pre-order the game or like pay a lot to get this specific gun. It's super annoying. Homeless. Well, it's actually a nice day. Sometimes there's homeless chilling around here, but there's a lot of families walking by right now. It's actually, you see the other side of Portland sometimes. It's people taking pictures out there. It actually smells like incense outside right now. Someone's burning incense down the street. Some of them are kind. Yeah, true. A lot of nice homeless people. But yeah, I'm about to head out. Maybe I'll bring my stream with me. On a bike ride.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Train by day, Joe Rogan podcast by night, all day.
David,
Yo, set.
good to see you.
Good to see
Dude,
you.
I haven't seen you in a long fucking time. When was the last time we were actually in a room together?
I was trying to think of that. I don't know. I would imagine post news radio we hung out at some point at some show somewhere.
Somewhere.
But I don't know. But I do remember because I did news radio a couple times, and we hung out. And I remember, I think we both, no, just you, had more hair than I was probably already at this point.
I was fighting to keep it. I was hanging on.
Do you shave, or is that it? Is that?
Oh, it's. I mean, I'm bald. If I didn't shave, I'd be bald all the way up here. But I got a hair transplant, and it was useless.
Yeah.
I did a joke about it. I go, having a hair transplant is like taking people that are healthy and moving them into a neighborhood where everyone's dying. This is just like, where'd Bob go? He just fucking flew off the face of the earth.
So, you just.
What's everybody else up to today? It's actually looking really nice out. I'm excited to get out there. Not sure how long I'll stay outside for though, but oh yeah, I gotta finish charging my camera before I go. I'm about to take a dab.
Accepted it.
Yes.
Said, fuck it. Yeah.
I should have done it a long time ago. It's so much better, and I don't have to talk to a barber. I don't have to listen to boring fucking stories while they hold you hostage with a pair of scissors.
That's what this is. This gets me. I don't like shaving. It's kind of a pain in the ass, and I look like a kind of a turtle. I look like a turtle, you know, when I shave. I don't like it, and it's not attractive to me. And I jerk off to me all the time, so I want to keep things fresh. But I probably don't have to. I could probably get clippers and stuff, but I go to, one of my guys around the corner where I live, and I have this experience where I want that. I want to get in and out, right? Because of what you were saying. There's a lot of chit chat, and there are a couple guys, very quiet. Hi, how you doing? Good. Fist bump, whatever. You know what I want. Get out of it. There's one guy who just talks all, and then they have that the blade, the what do you call that? The blade, straight razor. Thank you. And they got it right there, so you gotta be polite. It's on your, it's by your, and I know I could avoid it if I just get some clippers and just do this thing, but I don't. I don't know. I was boring, and sorry. There's no point to it. Generally has anything to do with what we're talking about.
There's something about a beard, though, that makes you distinguished, or at least have experience.
Or look like a homeless, alcoholic. I mean, there are plenty of those guys, too.
Yeah, there's a lot of those, too. But a beard is like, there's a statement with a beard. Like a full beard, like yours, white.
Mine is just, I don't like shaving. And again, I do, I only gain weight in two places. Stomach and right here. and also I have a kind of a thin frame, so it's really not attractive. It's not attractive.
So the beard sort of...
Let's see what's going on here. It's clocking to me now. You're comfortable in your current plan. It makes sense. You're familiar with it.
It's more laziness. It's I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
And this, I go, I don't know, 6-7 weeks, and then I just shave it. Once it gets out, because my hair doesn't grow down, or it just grows out like a clown. It goes this way, all of it, even this too. And once this starts filling in, it just looks goofy.
Yeah, I have a friend, my friend Hassan, he used to shave his head, and now, purposely to look goofy, he lets the sides go out, and it's madness. It's all fucking crazy thick hair.
And bald on top?
And bald on top, yeah. And he does a joke on stage about it. He's Indian. This is my impression of an Indian pussy.
Well, and is he just, not concerned about getting laid, or?
Yeah, I think he's just embracing, but he still gets laid, because he's really funny. I think he just embraces not giving a fuck. There he is.
Oh, he looks familiar to me. Okay.
Very funny guy.
All right, cool.
He's one of the up-and-comers. Well, he's from L.A. originally. He was one of the doormen at the Comedy Store.
Okay, he looks very professorial.
He's very smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, but doesn't give a fuck about his hair.
Who's that?
Art Bell.
I was gonna guess Art Bell. I swear to God.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I don't even know if I've ever seen him.
Yeah.
Coast to coast.
Yes,
Holy
yes.
shit.
From the Kingdom of Nye.
Wow.
I fucking love that show. That was the show that I listened to coming home from Hollywood because I lived out in the valley, and I would drive home at night and I'd listen to Late Night with Art Bell. It's the best.
Coast to Coast with Art Bell. I used to do a whole bit about because who's the new guy? George Norrie. George Norrie, right. And I'm gonna digress for 1 second. Did you ever do you play video games at all?
Yes. Well, I try not to, but I used to play a lot of them.
Did you ever play Prey?
No, but I know what it is.
A great underrated game, got ripped off, or just people bit certain things that they started. But one of the coolest things, so it's about like this, it takes place on a reservation, in the 90s, I guess, or something like that, and there's a bartender and her boyfriend, and it takes place in this bar, and then aliens come, and then this guy goes on the alien ship to go rescue her. But they did this really cool thing. So first they have this in the video game, right at the bar, there's a TV, and as you walk towards it, it's playing, it's like staticky until you get closer to it. And then as your character gets closer to it, it's Art Bell talking about aliens and stuff. And I know I'm not doing it justice, but it was such a cool, smart idea. And God bless him.
He was the OG.
Yeah, and just some of the guys. One thing that, because I listen to it a lot too, because sometimes, you're listening and you're like, this is insane. This is crazy.
Yeah.
And he would always treat the guest with deference, respect. And I that must have been, because there were things that were, if you go back to all the episodes, that were kind of contradictory in a sense, like, wait, you think all these things happen? You think there's a place in the middle of the ocean that has, like, it's a community of people that live there, and then, but you also think this, like, all these different things, it'd be like, interesting.
Yeah, he would let you go.
He'd let you go. Yeah.
He'd give some air.
But he was never rude or
never. You'd call him up. He had a time traveler line where you would call specifically if you were a time traveler.
But if you were calling from the past, they didn't have that technology yet.
No, it's mostly people from the future, I believe.
Wait, like, Art, I'm calling from 7 minutes in the future. Listen.
I think his whole deal was, if you are here in this current era, but you are from another time, you could call. Because, the idea was, like, he would have these remote viewers and oddballs on, and they would talk about that we have had the ability to time travel for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
There are wormholes that exist, and they explain the quantum dynamics involved, and time travel has been breached by the CIA in the 1960s.
Yes.
And you have these people call up, but Art would always, like, give them air. Like, let it breathe. Let it breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Art, I'm a werewolf. Interesting. Tell me more. Like, it didn't matter, no matter what it was. It was a fun show.
I loved it.
The craziest people, from fucking Bigfoot people to alien people.
Everything. And then a lot of people, ex-military, get that, like,
whistleblowers.
I was stationed in, outside of a remote island that I can't go into, up in Singapore, and I witnessed some things that difficulty believing, and then he just, what happened?
That was great.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
And did you also listen to Phil Hendry?
Yes.
Oh, God.
He was the best.
Super genius.
The best thing about Phil Hendry was the people that didn't understand what was going on. They would call in and be really upset.
The first 2 times I heard him, I didn't understand what he was doing. He's that good, too. And I would be like, this is crazy, this guy. And then eventually you're like, oh, he's doing characters. because he repeat characters and stuff. But I got the chance to watch him do a show. So he's got 3 mics, I want to say. Like 2 mics like this, and then a phone mic, or a phone like a old time cradle phone, and he was doing himself, the woman who's runs the HOA or whatever that whatever her name was, that character, and then somebody else calling in, like he did somebody calling on the phone, and it was it was like a magic act. It was crazy to watch how, just without missing a beat, and I could see you can see how he
in a little bit. Just kind of procrastinating, I guess. But yeah, I gotta go to the store and get some cat food.
He strategically takes breaths so that he can go from one character to another and interrupting each other.
Yeah.
It was fascinating. But he's a genius.
It's the only thing that
I'm not even sure what store I want to go to, because I could go to another store that's closer. Or I could go to the other store and take care of an errand at the same time. I kind of just want to go ride the bike by the river.
Right away, I was like, oh, wait a minute, there's no crosstalk. Like, one of the early times I listened, I was like, I think this is the same guy.
Yeah, well, he bumps it up. Like, he's really good at almost, making it sound as if, like, because he'll interrupt himself and go, and stop and then just go right into the other voice. It's fucking phenomenal.
And completely original. Like, I don't know if anybody else did anything like that.
No. Did you ever, he used to put out stuff for charity, like CDs and things, and he has, I don't know what it would be called, but it was one of the things he put out for charity.
Not really. You have to be like, yeah, so not really. It's easier to make money on YouTube, I think.
That was...
What's up, Dark High Life? How you going? How's your day going? Happy Saturday.
A guy called into the station. I think he was probably super high, but he called in thinking it was Pizza Hut. And he fucks with this guy in the best way, where he's like, and what's the woman character he does? It's kind of like a black woman who's like, honey, it is the best. I don't know, Marjorie, I think, maybe.
Taking that edible right now.
But then he does that woman answering the phone at Pizza Hut, and then he does the automated thing, like she's like, oh, I'm gonna put you on, it's easier to do the automated thing, so, and the guy's like, okay, all right, and then he gets on, he's like, thank you for calling Pizza Hut, the best pizza in a 3-block radius, and if you want I'm not doing it justice, you gotta go do it, hear it, listen, can you, yep, you got it?
Headphones.
Okay. It's so brilliant. Wait.
Whatever the large.
Yes.
16-inch deep pan dish pan, you got the dish pan deep or texture deep? Just a regular large. You want a 16-inch thick crust on a deep dish? You want puff dish?
No.
You want any puff the cheese balls, anything like that? We got a special on buffalo wings. We got a special on, damn, I forgot the other thing. We got a special on something. All right, what do you want? What kind of cheese you want? Blue, Swiss, cheddar, Munster.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have the wrong location here.
All right, hold on.
And he's
Thank you for calling Pizza. Your call is being transferred. Please have all credit card information available for our operators.
Yes, pizza. Hello.
Hi, yes.
Hi.
Hi, which location are you at?
We're at the corner of La Cienega and Venice.
Okay. I'd like to place an order for delivery.
All right, can I put you on hold? We'll put you through our automated system. Hold on, please.
Thank you for calling Pizza. If you'd like cheese pizza, press 1. If you'd like a meatball pizza, press 2. If you'd like sausage, press 3. Press 2.
Press 2.
Oh, it goes on and on and on. He eventually gets the guy a fish pizza, and the guy's like, "No, man, I don't want it." It's real.
Bro, what is this? I want to look that up.
Wait.
What's
Where he's like, and what's the woman character he does? It's kind of like a black woman who's like, honey, it is the best. I don't know, Marjorie, I think maybe. But then he does that woman answering the phone.
Yeah. Well, you could try Instagram. You should try all the different platforms.
At Pizza Hut, and then he does the automated thing. Like, she's like, "Oh, I'm going to put you on. It's easier to do the automated thing." So, and the guy's like, "Okay, all right." And then he gets on. He's like, "Thank you for calling Pizza Hut, the best pizza in a 3-block radius. And if you want, I'm not doing it justice. You got to go do it. Hear it. Listen. Can you?" Yep, you got it?
Headphones.
Okay. It's so brilliant. Wait.
Whichever is large.
Yes.
It's called Pizza Phil Hendry. Communism is meat. Yeah, sure.
Hello?
New videos today on channel.
Hello?
No,
Yes, I'd like to place an order for pickup.
I have Instagram and X. They're both written down in my bio section or whatever.
Delivery.
What you want?
Okay, I want to order 3 large pizzas.
All right, 2 large pizzas. Have you got any coupons or anything like that?
Nah.
Okay. What else you want? Want something to drink or anything?
Nah, that's okay.
All right. What you want on the pizza? Anything?
Yeah, let me have 1 large pizza with pepperoni.
Pepperoni?
Huh?
No, you don't want that tonight.
Why not?
I'm just trying to warn you. You don't want that tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to warn you. That's all. I mean, you want to get the pepperoni, I'll give it to you. But tonight, that's not a good night for that. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you what happened. We had a health inspection come through. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, what do you guys have?
I'll tell you what we got. We have the meatball, which is outstanding, and also the sausage is real good.
Okay, let me have 1 with the meatball, 1 with sausage.
All right, meatball, sausage. All right, got a meatball for my man. What else?
You got the sausage one.
Sausage going on that too.
On that one, I mean, I'm getting 3 different large pizzas.
Yeah, that's right. So what's the other one you want? I got meatball, I got sausage. What else you want?
Let me have the other one with chicken.
No, man, you don't want that.
You don't want that, man?
That's that.
Okay, what do you guys have?
What we got, man? We got fish.
Where's the cat?
No,
We got fish pizza.
No, man.
Which pizza is this?
This is over on 6.
I got the wrong place then. I'm looking for the one on La Cienega and,
Hold on, I'll transfer you over there, okay?
Alright.
I'll transfer. Hold on for a second. Thank you for calling pizza.
I gotta go get her some cat food in a little bit.
Your call is being transferred. Yeah, pizza. How you doing?
Alright.
Hello, pizza.
Hello?
Yeah, how you doing?
Okay.
What can I get for you?
Okay, which location are you
Yeah,
at?
I'm out here at the Boulevard.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to order 3 pizzas for delivery.
Delivery?
Yes.
What kind of pizza do you want, sir? What size? I should ask you up front what size you want.
Large.
The very first one, I want the 14-inch or 16-inch dish pan.
Whichever is large.
She's a big sleeper. But I know she wants to eat her food, so I'll go get her some.
You got the 16-inch dish pan. You got the dish pan deep or an extra deep?
Just a regular large
thick
crust.
All right, 16-inch thick crust on a deep dish. You want puff dish?
No.
You want any of them puffy cheese balls, anything like that? We got a special on buffalo wing. We got a special on, damn, I forgot the other thing. We got a special on something. All right, what do you want? What kind of cheese you want? Blue, Swiss, cheddar, Munster.
Okay, I think I'm at the wrong location here.
All right, hold on. Thank you for calling pizza. Your call is being transferred. Please have all credit card information available for our operators.
Yes, pizza. Hello.
Hi, yes.
Hi.
Hi, which location are you at?
We're at the corner of La Cienega and Venice.
Okay. I'd like to place an order for delivery.
All right, can I put you on hold? We'll put you through our automated system. Hold on, please.
Thank you for calling pizza. If you'd like cheese pizza, press 1. If you'd like a meatball pizza, press 2. If you'd like sausage, press 3. Press 2. Press 3. Make your selection now.
Hello?
Yes.
Why aren't you pressing any numbers?
Because none of those are where I want.
Oh, all right. Hold on.
Thank you for calling pizza.
What the fuck?
If you'd like a meatball pizza, press 1. If you'd like chicken, press 2. If you'd like sausage, press 3. We'll be there in 30 minutes, or you pay double.
Hello?
Yes.
So the automated pizza, is that what you want?
Okay, what kind of...
Quicker. It's a lot quicker that way.
Okay.
Just push the numbers, you'll get the pizza like that. Otherwise, I have to go in the back and make it, and you know.
You have to go in the back and make it?
Yes, because we make everything fresh at pizza.
Right, I understand that, but I mean,
All right, hold on for that.
Thank you for calling pizza. If you'd like a pizza, press 1 for yes. If you'd like toppings on that pizza, press 1 for yes. Would you like chicken? Press 1 for yes, 2 for no. You have ordered a chicken pizza. If that is correct, press 1 for yes, 2 for no. You do not want chicken. Press 1 for yes. Press 2 for no. Do you want chicken? Do you want chicken? Thank you. We're processing your order now. We believe in freshness. That's why we don't use any ingredients older than 1 week.
All right, sir, you have 3 pizzas that you want. 1 with chicken, 1 with meatball, and 1 with sausage, correct?
Right.
All right. Very good. We'll get that over to you. That'll be $92.34, sir.
What the fuck?
It's $92 for 3 pizzas, 3 large pizzas.
$30 a pizza.
It's fresh as can be.
But it's $92 for 3 large pizzas.
$34, and then the toppings are extra. You wanted 3 toppings. That's $5 per topping. That's another $15. 92 and 34, 15, so $107. All right? Okay.
That's too much.
You wanted toppings?
Yeah, it is too much, isn't it? It's just the most outstanding
pepperoni pizza in the world. It's too much.
No, the price is, that's not right.
All right, hold on.
Thank you for calling pizza. No ingredients older than 1 week.
All right, how's $25 sound?
That sounds better.
Is that better? All right. Give it to you for $25. Hold on, sir, and we'll get your address, okay?
Okay.
You live in the Los Angeles area?
Yes.
All right, do you live within 3 blocks of the pizza?
No.
Well, we're only within 3 blocks.
I don't know how far. We're at Venice and Robertson.
Venice and Robertson, that's gonna be rough. I'm alone tonight, and all I have is I've got the one car. Can you meet me somewhere?
No.
You meet me over at the motor station.
What's the pizza that normally? I mean, this.
You can meet me over at the mobile station.
I can't leave.
Meet me half. Oh, you can't leave. Well, why don't you come on down here? We'll have a couple of drinks. Talk about it.
That's okay. You know what? That's all right.
What do you look like?
That's okay. I'm not gonna order you pizza.
What do you look like?
Well, that's the best decision you could make. You know, cholesterol.
This man deep.
The real person playing the fake marine biologist has to know enough about marine biology to keep the thing going. Yeah.
Alright, I need to quit stalling. Now you get going. I'll be back later. Thanks for joining, everyone.